After some high drama in Game 1, a capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Kansas City Royals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and you see a really good start for the home side. They did what they needed to do in the opening game of this series. And the crowd, that made a huge difference. They were behind their guys all the way, and boy, oh boy, were they loud. And I've got a feeling that not much is going to change here in game number 2.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Tampa Bay Rays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Matt Moore is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, real effective outing for him in his last start. Got the win and did not give up any runs. He'll try and do that again here.
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Dexter Fowler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m.
First pitch, 7:05.
And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
And I'll tell you what, when you can set down that first batter on 3 pitches, that's a good way to build a little confidence out there right from the outset.
Here's Nori Aoki. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Designated hitter
Billy Butler will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part, and he just needed a little more help.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Zobrist Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matty, I've been very impressed by Asdrubal Cabrera. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Jason Vargas will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we've got the big man behind the plate, Salvador Perez. We all know what he needs. Gives you a little pop on the offensive side, but most importantly, a clubhouse leader. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a play. Oh, and he loses it on the exchange from glove to hand, and he won't have a play.
Batting second baseman.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Vargas sets. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That is impressive speed right there when you can still steal a base on a slide step. Wow, that was nice.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
One 0 count. Here it is. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And now third base coach Tom Foley's waving him home. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. He drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
Will Myers will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Infante onto the grass. One down.
Well, here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Victor Martinez will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Here comes the first pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
0-1, here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way home is Longoria. 2-0 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
You can just sort of tell by looking at him, he's still searching for that release point on his breaking ball. And that's 3 runs that are in against him already, and he has not really looked sharp at all so far.
Asdrubal Cabrera stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
And that's in there for strike one.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Comes set with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
3 runs already home here. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. The Rays lead it 3-0. Eric Hosmer makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
35, Eric Hosmer.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike two now. Left side. Longoria's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Into the box, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Longoria barehands it. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Mike Moustakas will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Pagan will tuck this one away, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Still down 3-0. Trey Barnett strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Vargas gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Aoki is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
The pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
That is really athletic there coming off the mound. Normally you'd figure a lefty would fall towards the third base side, but he gets a good break on this ball, and he's able to hustle over there to both make the scoop and the tag for the out.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Omar Infante leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One and two, here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Standing in now, Justin Maxwell. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away. And with two away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Pedro Siriaco stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with two men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Strike three called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ben Zobrist digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Striding into the box, Evan Longoria. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time out, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Infante for one. Back to first, and that'll take care of Longoria as well. It's a double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Will Myers will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Victor Martinez stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. As Drupal Cabrera stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Shot towards second. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Dexter Fowler will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike one. Hit sharply toward third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Here's Nori Aoki as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
He just might be up there taking pitches, waiting for that base runner to go, but he's not going to be able to take anymore.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Billy Butler will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
From the stretch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. And Butler swings and misses. He's down on strikes for route number 1.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And that'll illustrate just how different these pitchers are. You can see 95 is the top speed for one starter, with the other topping out at just 89. Salvador Perez gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Corey Dickerson is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Fielder, number 10.
Vargas is ready. First pitch on the way. In there, strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Fowler at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Trey Barnett is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count. 0-2.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Aoki. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Your catcher, number 30, Deoner Navarro.
Stepping in, Deoner Navarro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is there. And that retires the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They lead it 3-0. Mike Moustakas will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. A little bouncer. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily. Omar Infante to stand in.
as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Digging in now, Justin Maxwell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Sinking line drive out to right center.
In closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Pedro Siriaco will come forward now, and a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Talk about a missed opportunity there. I think this pitch catches him out on his front foot, and that's an at-bat he'll wish he had back.
Dexter Fowler digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Angel Pagan will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Vargas into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Ben Zobrist digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's out there scuffling a little bit, you worry more about throwing strikes than you do about the base runners. And I think that may have been the case right there.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Bullet back up the middle. Fowler is there, and he has it for the first out.
You know, it's always great to have a speedy center fielder out there that can cover some ground for you. But in this case, it wasn't really needed. This ball winds up pretty much right at him for the out.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.